It is less than a month to the presidential primaries of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and Nigeria's biggest opposition party is yet to agree on a consensus candidate, one powerful enough to wrestle shoulder to shoulder with anyone fielded by the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). Politics Nigeria reported how the Senator Dave Mark led screening committee cleared 15 aspirants for the coveted office on about a week ago. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, a former President of the Senate Bukola Saraki, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike, former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose, and Akwa Ibom State Governor Udom Emmanuel were among the first set of those screened. Since the All Progressive Congress has been working towards having a presidential candidate from the South, political analysts suggest a northern candidate for the PDP as the opposition's party best bet. Kunle Aderele, a political pundit, said the opposition party cannot settle for a southerner like the APC because of the politics of numbers, which favors the north. Explaining this, Aderele stated that the north has a larger percentage of voters and zoning the presidency to the north will help break APC's votes across northern states. According to him, regardless of how educated and enlightened the Nigerian electorate are, ethnic and regional dichotomies will still have a role to play. He, however, expressed that in selecting a northern candidate, the party must consider the popularity and marketability of such candidates. Alluding to Aderele's Chukwuemeka Nonso said, ordinarily, Southeast should be the preference for the PDP because the geopolitical zone has served the party without any substantive office since 1999. Our people have not gained anything despite our loyalty to PDP. But come to think of it, we don't have anyone from the zone strong enough to match up with the top contenders. That's our dilemma, said the Abia-born analyst. He then suggested that the party should consider a running mate from the southeast. Agreeing on zoning is one, having a consensus candidate is another. Analysts who spoke to Politics Nigeria stated that a formidable force is one of the essential ingredients in defeating an incumbent government, but PDP, which hopes to unseat the governing APC in 2023, appears to fall short of that criterion. They cited the recent consensus agreement that ended a fiasco, which, if not handled well, may give the APC a landslide victory. Recall that Bukola Saraki and Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed were reportedly chosen as Northern Consensus candidate for the PDP's presidential primary scheduled for May 28. The duo were shortlisted as part of the recommendations made by a committee which is made up of Northern leaders and presidential aspirants in the party. According to the recommendations contained in a communique signed by former Vice Chancellor of Ahmadu Bello University, Ango Abdullahi, the leader's decision was based on certain criteria adopted. The consensus arrangement, however good as it may seem, has been met with criticism from different aspirants and groups. Interestingly, Aminu Tambuwa, governor of Sokoto, and Mohammed Hayatuddin, who earlier presented themselves for the exercise, have criticized the consensus arrangement. More so, a former governor of Jigawa State, Sule Lamido, has slammed northern elders over the recent endorsement, which according to him does not represent the party members. It is only the personal opinion of those who issued the statement and not the position of the PDP members in the north. Lamido stated, if this is not resolved in the next few weeks, sources within the party fear that it may lead to irreconcilable differences capable of affecting the party's chances in the forthcoming election. It may depopulate our party and break our ranks. In fact, if we are not careful, it will be a walkover for the APC, said a national PDP chieftain who chose to be anonymous. There are already fears within the camp of the People's Democratic Party, worries, concerns, how the failed consensus arrangement may give APC an easy ride, may give them a way to retain power come 2023, because right now the People's Democratic Party, they are looking forward to taking over power. APC on their own part, they are looking forward to retaining power. APC and PDP, they are just they are just the two major political parties we have in the country. Some some persons refer to the other parties as just groups or as fellowship, but APC and PDP, they are like the strongest party in the country, and these are the two parties that are going to be battling it out come 2023. They've both recently, it's not just PDP alone, it's the two parties. Recently, they've been playing the hide and seek game. We know up to now, even APC have not come up with a definite resolution on the zoning arrangement where the ticket is going to be zoned to. But not long to go, because INEC just spoke not long ago that they have no plans on shifting the deadline given, which is June 3rd. No intentions of shifting it. We know APC, they extended the sales of their forms. They are still selling forms now, and primaries is not long to go. They still want to collect more 100 million naira. Despite the criticism for even that, the price they pegged their nomination fee for, they are still carrying on with selling of the forms. And interestingly, people are purchasing even up to pastors. Anyways, how PDP's failed consensus arrangement may give APC an easy ride. What is going on within PDP right now is they are beginning to work in disunity, no agreement. For Bukola Saraki and Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed and the other PDP chieftains that were initially together in this consensus arrangement, they did not seek, like, it wasn't even the party's idea, it was their own idea. To be honest, they did not consult even the leadership of the party. It looks as though it's just their personal interest to speak of a consensus candidate. I wonder how they were going to achieve that with the party leadership not being involved. If it's the party leadership that is making that move, that's fine. Let's go for consensus. It's a different case. Everybody will buy in, everybody will support. They even went to Atiku Abubakar, and Atiku Abubakar, initially he welcomed them, but he told them his mind, because he too is in the race. He's fighting for himself as well. He's fighting for himself. Well, we'll see how all of this goes. If PDP will be able, well, political analysts have it right now that for starters, this failed consensus may give APC an advantage over them. Not just that, it looks like there is disunity between them amongst these chieftains. Everyone is fighting for their own self, for their own personal ambition, and they are meant to work together. With unity, they will be able to remove APC if they are really determined to make a change and take over power. Well, guys, leave us your own take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.